Hello everyone, welcome back to In My Mug. I'm a National Cup Taster finalist and your coffee friend Midori. Today's episode is Nicaragua, Finca La Escondida Red Catuai washed. Today I'm going to use English AeroPress champion Ryohji's recipe, brewing with AeroPress. Put your kettle on and let's get brewing. So today's coffee is from Mierisch family. Do you remember Limoncello, Catura back in episode 673? So this farm is called Escondida. Escondida means hidden in Spanish. So they call this farm Escondida because the farm itself is hidden by trees and a forest from the road. So variety Catuai is a hybrid of yellow Catura and Mudo Novo. And they planted this Catuai because they were worried that the farm is too wide open and exposed by a sun and lots of wind, and the Catuai grows quite low, so they're not going to lose a lot of coffee cherries by the strong wind. If you want to know more about this coffee or about Catuai, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description box in below, so please check it out. So I competed in the English AeroPress Championship in beginning of November, and I met so many cool people, including Ryohji, who became first in the English AeroPress Championship. And this recipe is from his recipe, and he's kindly shared this recipe with me, and I'm gonna pull out the recipe on the screen. So if you need some equipment or if you need to grind some coffee, please feel free to pause this video and let's get brewing. Alright, so I need 18 grams of coffee. So AeroPress Championship, they recently changed the rule and you cannot use more than 18 grams of coffee. But back in probably last year, some of the baristas were using 30 grams of coffee to get quite, strong sweetness out of from coffee. Okay, so 18 grams in, and he used 80 degrees of water, and he mentioned it was 107 ppm, but if you want to be quite specific about that, or if you're not, I just use the filter water. And add ground coffee and 150 grams of 80 degrees water, and start the timer. And mix it from north to south, west to east, and then stir 6 times. And rinse the 3 filter papers. That's quite a lot of filter paper, to be honest. I use 2 in my competition. And squeeze out the air. And brew it for a minute and 15 seconds. And when it's a minute mark, you flip it upside down and then squeeze the liquid into carafe. Now it's a minute, flip the AeroPress, and then minute and then 15 seconds, you squeeze the liquid out. So you're aiming to stop this process around a minute and 35 seconds. Yep, when you hear the hiss, that's ready to roll. And add 30 grams of water. That's quite a lot of process, isn't it? Wonderful. And stir it. And serve. Okay. So I actually used AeroPress recipe, brew with quite low temperature water degrees as well. It's because it basically brings out the quite nice sweetness out from the coffee. If you use a lot of quite high temperature water, it might extract bitterness from the coffee. So I'm very excited to try this coffee. Temperature is perfect. Honestly, right after squeezing this AeroPress, it's ready to drink. It's fantastic. And I can taste nice red apple flavor and a bit of like caramel sweetness, so like caramel, red apple, and the aftertaste, it kind of lingering quite for a while. I quite like this recipe. And thanks, Ryohji. If you guys are really interested in who he is, or you want to know more about Ryohji, I'm going to make sure to leave his Instagram link in the below, so please check it out. If you want to know more about other people's recipe or World Barista Champions recipe, please leave in the comment below. We want to know what kind of things you're interested in. And make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you're not going to miss any episode in the future. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and happy brewing.